The first thing that I want you to note down is that, remember, this is a semester pattern. Semester pattern means after every 3 months there would be examination. In the scenario of corona, if we fail to meet face to face, there would be online examination. We all know this. If we have to appear for online examination, number one, you need to have proper network. At that time, you cannot say that I didn't have network, so I failed to attempt examination. Number one, I think you should note it down. You should make points of whatever I say and share with you guys. Number one, you should have proper network, proper connectivity, and wherever you sit, it should be silent so that there are no distractions to you. Number two, there is no one to monitor whether you would be copying incoming examination. It may be unit test or it may be semester end test. If it is online, there wouldn't be any mechanism to monitor your movements and to monitor your malpractice. So you should have your own self. That is where you need to answer whether I would be attempting all my answers sincerely or no. Remember, you are going to be a good engineer only when you have good knowledge and good skill. By doing any malpractice, you may get 90+%. You may get good degree, but you won't be hired anywhere only based on your certificate. In the interview, it may be practical examination, it may be oral examination, you should be in the position to showcase your skill and knowledge of the branch that you are admitted in. It may be travel and tourism or it may be information technology. Unless and until you showcase that you are better than everybody else or you are the one who deserves the position that you have applied for, you won't get any job. And if you want to establish your own business without knowledge, without skill, it is not at all possible. Doesn't matter you have crores of rupees stashed somewhere in your bank account, everything will be empty, provided you don't have knowledge and you start any enterprise. And that's why I said, even if we conduct any unit test, any assignment or any semester end test, you should have that sincerity, honesty in you that whatever you will attempt on your own without taking help of anybody. My previous examination experience says that I conducted one oral examination. One boy who had KT in communication skill, I asked him some questions. The way he answered, I could understand that he didn't have any sense of English language. So I gave him just passing marks in oral examination, and when the written examination, he was supposed to write one job application letter and resume. And when he sent me the final hard copy of it, soft copy via WhatsApp itself, I could see the way he had written the resume and the job application letter. I think any corporate person must have written it. There wasn't any grammatical error. The content of that particular resume and job application letter was such that I was amazed and surprised that how can a person write such an amazing job application letter. It was clear-cut example of malpractice. He had hired someone to write one job application letter and resume for himself. Point is, as I said, there is no system to monitor your movement and your sincerity when you appear for the examination. So make it a point that if you are attending any examination, you attend it with sincerity. Number one. Number two, this is semester pattern. So by the end of maybe 1 month or 2 months, you could understand what exactly engineering is. There is a test, there is semester end, and you are surprised, you are sometimes afraid of what is going to happen to me, because up to 10 standard it was not semester pattern, it was yearly pattern, and you attempted your examination. Therein you had so many people to guide. Even today in the college also there are so many people to guide you, but as I said, we have very limited time. So from day one you should start studying and preparing. Don't take it lightly. whatever any misconception or misunderstanding that you have in your mind about engineering and diploma, please eradicate it. Eradicate means there shouldn't be even an ounce of that in your mind that I will manage it at 11th hour. No, it is not at all going to be possible for you guys, and you are new to the system. So day one topic is taught through WhatsApp or maybe through Google Meet or Zoom Meet. You should be ready with that. It should be stored in your brain. So prepare it then and there itself and keep visiting it again and again, so that when examination comes, you are ever ready. Please mark my words, be ready, try to prepare from the day one, and nobody is going to help you out in this regard. You cannot complain that I didn't know, I was new to the system of WhatsApp lectures and I was new to the Zoom lectures or maybe Google Meet. You cannot complain. There is no chance. Nobody would go entertain your excuses and complaints. Next point is, have the habit of making notes. Now, what kind of habit? It may be online lecture or it may be offline lecture. Whatever is important for you, try to pen it down. Please have that habit. It is because, as I said in my previous session also, huge topic you need to cover within one night. Maybe today one paper is there, one examination of one subject is there, and tomorrow is the next day, next examination, and you have hardly 12 hours to revise. In 12 hours, you cannot revise all the textbook or the reference books that are referred to you. So what will help you? That note, short note. It is specially made by you and for you. So you can simply jot down the points whenever there is a lecture going on. It may be offline or online, and have your habit of preparing notes. Always carry your diary or maybe a notebook and pen, and wherever you go, you might be reading any book, any reference book that you are reading. Whatever is really important, you simply note it down. And if you form this habit, it will definitely, you will sail through all 3 years or maybe all coming years of your academics. Have that habit. Next thing, please have your own core group, study group. Now, who would be the people in your study group? Like-minded. Like-minded means, as I can see in the WhatsApp also, there are some people, they are fun-loving. They are not bothered or least bothered about academics. So please forget about them. Like-minded people, you have to search and you have to earn them. For example, there are some people, they are tech savvy, they are computer savvy. Find out such people if you are from information and technology. There are some people, they have the habit of going and visiting so many places, and they have good knowledge of so many places all over India or maybe across the globe. Have your own core study group that will help you out. That will help you out means you are not simply supposed to seek help in that core group. You should also help, so that interdependently there would be a pure learning and pure teaching, and everyone will gain good knowledge of engineering. Have that. You can take help of your subject teacher, no problem at all. But at the end of the day, in engineering, majority of the things, they are dependent over your self-study. So please have that habit. Next one is, please take care of your health. Now, how will you take care of your health? Number one, no outside food. And in the scenario of coronavirus, please make it a point that you remain at home and you take good care of your health. The reason behind it, we need good engineers. The engineers who are physically fit, who are mentally fit. And if you simply waste your time eating outside food and falling sick frequently, you won't be able to concentrate over your subject or the branch that you are admitted in. Point is, if you are physically fit and mentally fit, you would be able to understand the different engineering concepts very well, and you can utilize it, apply it whenever it is needed. So please take good care of your health. Eat homemade food. Always, as far as possible, eat homemade and healthy food. Next one is, don't waste your time in watching Amazon Prime, Netflix, and YouTube and Facebook and WhatsApp. This mass media has to be utilized very judiciously. Now, when I say very judiciously means what? Whenever problem related to the technology, related to the concept that you are learning, You can go to the Google, you can go to Wikipedia, you can go to YouTube, you can ask someone on Facebook, you can go to Instagram and post your problems and get the solutions to it. As I said, judiciously you have to use it. Mass media is like a knife. Either you use it to cut vegetable or you use it to stab someone. In the first case, you will gain maximum benefits. In the second case, you will go to jail. It is as simple as that. On Facebook, n number of videos are available. Some of them are very useless. Some of them are really useful. So it is your moral responsibility which video to watch, where to invest your time. As I said, you do not have time. You have to have your own schedule ready. Attend lectures, and on the same day whatever topics have been taught in the evening, you revise them, you prepare your notes, and you are ready with that, so that next day would be the new chapter for you guys, and you are not overburdened by what happened yesterday, because then and there itself on the same day you have prepared for it. It may be physics, it may be chemistry, it may be mathematics or English, whatever it may be, you prepare. Number 3, next number is that whatever is taught in these online lectures, it may not be sufficient, because we have limited time and hardly 1 hour we get. So the teacher may not be able to give you everything which is prescribed in the syllabus. So it is your moral responsibility to take the things in your hand. As I said, gone are the days where you were a kid and there was someone to guide you. It may be your mom, dad or your teachers. No. Now you are grown up, you are almost 16, 15. So you have to take the things in your hand. And as I said, media is always there to help you out. And you have to be very judicious, very responsible when you are using media. As I said, I compared it with a knife. Either you can get the things done or you can simply damage the things. And that is how you are going to use the media also. So use it judiciously. Take care of your health. Now, you need to be in touch of office people. Whenever there is examination form, you be in touch of academic calendar. The website like DT Maharashtra and MSBT Maharashtra, these are very important website for you guys to get the proper schedule, your timetable, your calendar. And accordingly, you have to fill up your examination form. Accordingly, you have to appear for the test. Tomorrow you cannot come and you cannot say that, sir, I didn't know about where is the test, when was the test. Actually, I was part of the WhatsApp group and nobody told me. There won't be any spoon feeding. You may get the notice in WhatsApp group or you may not. It is your moral responsibility to be in touch of our college website, to be in touch of MSBT website and to be in touch of DTE website, so that you get every update. Every day, once or twice or maybe after 2-3 days, be in touch of the website so that you get the happenings, the schedule, the timetable. Have this habit. And whatever rumors are there in your brain that engineering हो जाता है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, वैसे भी तो online ही examination, eradicate all of them. The reason behind it, you need to be a good engineer. Ranchhod Das degree, if you attend, you are not going to get any job anywhere. Already there is tremendous population of engineers in India and abroad. And as I said, engineering is the field which is accepted all over the globe. So you have the competition not with the students of Thane district, but the students from all over Maharashtra and all over India, or sometimes all over the globe. So where do you stand? And you have to create your own standard in that particular branch. So, and if you don't follow these instructions, see, these are few instructions I wanted to share with you guys, because I feel that you shouldn't be deprived of good engineering degree. And I personally respect engineers. Why do I respect personally? It is because whatever you see around you, everything is made by engineers. At one stage, one level, there is engineer who is responsible behind these things. It may be your walls, it may be your ceiling fan, it may be your tables, your computers, your mobile phones, anything. Even if you see the clothing, everywhere you see one engineer. And engineer means not necessarily who is having the degree, formal degree. No. You see that Shivaji Maharaj had, in the era of Shivaji Maharaj, so many forts were built. We didn't have any engineering college then, but the civil structures built over 350 years ago, even today they stand. And unfortunately, 2 months back the road was built and now it is completely damaged. Forget about it, that is a different issue. The corruption plays a vital role over here, and I don't want, if any one of you gets selected somewhere in public sector or government sector, please don't be corrupt. Stick to your morale and discipline. Fine. So these are a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you have understood what I wanted to say, and I hope that you all would be good engineers in future.